Kingstonian's FA Trophy campaign underway with a 6-0 win here at East Thurrock. Hayden, that was pretty comprehensive.
Really good performance from the players, particularly pleasing because we tried something new today with the shape. We hadn't done a lot of work on it, and when you consider, you know, they are a team in our level, they're a team in our division, I thought that the players did it extremely well.
This is where I get the shape wrong, but I'm fairly sure that was a 4-4-2, Ajakai and Elliot up front, and Lamont kind of cutting in from the left.
Yeah.
How do you feel that worked?
I thought it worked very well. I think it was a good opportunity to try in the trophy. It's something that we've had in our mind. It's something that clearly still needs a lot of work, but we need to master different shapes, I think. Different shapes, different games, different circumstances. And you know, now Elliot has come back to the club after his loan in excellent condition, compliments Daniel, and I think you saw two really exceptional strikers out there today, which gave us a big platform to play forward a little quicker.
Because there have been times earlier in the season where if we've been chasing a goal, we've had both strikers on, but it seemed like there was more of a shape and a plan to that 4-4-2 rather than a kind of an end of game, throw them both on situation.
Agreed. Like I mentioned, I think the players should take a lot of credit for that. It's not something that we've done in training. It's something that we will continue to work on in training this week. And so now when we play Jack and Bogner next Saturday, will Kingstonian turn up in 4-2-3-1? Will we turn up in 4-4-2? That can be developed into a diamond. That can be developed into the lopsided midfield that we saw today. So there's different options that are available to us. And you know, the lads that have come into the team have presented those options. So I think the players deserve a great credit.
And when you're, you know, thinking about which of those options you use, is it depending on who we're playing? Is it to do with the players that are in form and the best way of getting them on the field? Is it with what's worked in training? How do you go around making those decisions on a game-by-game basis?
All of those things. But I think what's clear is, you know, I watched the Horsham game again, and in the Horsham game, having watched the 90 minutes all over again, the technical work and the organisation was very, very good. The work in the first half in 2/3 of the field was very good. How many games in this level of football do you see where one team has between 80 and 90% of the ball? What we haven't had is we haven't turned that superiority into results. We need to be a little bit more dynamic in the final third. So we've decided to play two strikers today, and I think that they gave us a little bit more of a cutting edge up front.
At the other end of the pitch, Rob Tolkery was in goal, which might have been a bit of a surprise to people who saw him sent off last Saturday. Can you tell us what was the good news you got there yesterday, and what impact did that have on the team?
Yeah, we got the good news late. We did have we did implement an action plan in case he wasn't ready, because it was a late decision. But I think that the club, in great credit to Phil, to John, to Mark, put together a really good case. And I think the case we presented to the FA clearly showed that A, in looking at the angles that we showed the appeal, A, it was inconclusive whether Rob was outside of the penalty area, and B, what was conclusive is that the ball hit him on the head. When you can see it in a big screen, as I did from a different angle, the ball hit him on the head. Now in my statement to the FA, I said that, look, we accept that the referee has made a mistake. It's a costly mistake for us last week, but it's okay, it's a mistake. But I asked the FA not to punish us again and to be big enough to recognise the mistake, which they did. So we were pleased for Rob today, who's kept a clean sheet, he saved his penalty, and you know, as much as we've scored 6 goals, that moment is important to him. So well done everybody.
Last Saturday in many ways couldn't have gone worse. I know the performance in the second half was alright, but a 5-1 defeat and a red card that early was, you know, a complete nightmare, to be honest. How pleased are you though with what the team have shown in the week since then, with 2 goals and 2 clean sheets?
I think it shows the personality in the squad. You know, we spoke this time last week, and it would be easy for some managers to think that the world's crashing down around them. I was pretty calm when we spoke. We recognised that despite playing with 10, there were mistakes that led to the goals. but I also saw the good things, and I thought we played in very difficult circumstances. And as I say again, one player that I would really like to highlight is the performances from Jerry Permo in the last 2 games. Jerry come onto the field in difficult circumstances with Folkestone. He wasn't fit to play. He put his body on the line for us, and he had a difficult day, and that's football, and that's okay. So I wanted to show Jerry my support, my belief in him, and I think Jerry has been excellent, absolutely excellent in Horsham, and also again today. So this is a really good group of players. Sometimes in football you get bad results. Sometimes in football you have to take the knocks. No point having a glass jaw, no point crying about it. The way that I look at it in the league is, I said to the players after the Horsham game, no one's had a more difficult run of fixtures than Kingstonian. We've had a block of fixtures where we've played Enfield, where we've played Worthing, where we've played Folkestone. Now we're coming into fixtures that on paper are a little easier. I'm not so much including Bognor, but the next block of fixtures. And we go into those fixtures after a really hard programme, 3rd in the table. That gives us a great platform, a great springboard to move on from. But also for today, obviously we put the league to one side. We were disappointed with going out of the FA Cup, as you know. I think we were a little unlucky to go out of the FA Cup, so we want to have a good trophy run. And I think you could see the ambition to do well in the trophy in the performance from the players today.
The week off before Bognor, is that something you look forward to at this stage of the season?
Yeah, we need it. We need it because there are players that we need to work with. Hopefully we'll have Cookie back by next week.